Back to 207. We are with Mr. Drew and his animals too. He's got an animal rescue and rehabilitation center in Lewiston that's open to the public. He also travels around the state educating kids, educating adults, educating all of us about all kinds of animals. And I don't know, we may lose half our viewers right off the bat because you got snakes here and people get freaked out by snakes, Drew.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, they're a very important species and they're not out to get us. A lot of people don't understand snakes, but without snakes, I mean, we're talking food. They protect our food. They help reduce diseases and pests. These guys also help even prevent house fires by eating rodents that chew on our walls. So snakes are a beneficial species, and all those movies just aren't real.
Can we get an explanation? And can you pick this one up so folks can get a better idea of just how big this is?
This is a ball python now. This is an adult ball python. This is as big as they get.
Yeah.
And so people hear the word python and they automatically assume large, and they're not.
Yeah.
Some are small. It's like saying dog. And so this one is full grown. It won't get any bigger than this. This is their natural coloration. They're from Africa. And a lot of people get these as their first snakes, and I don't recommend them as a beginner snake, just because they've been known to stop eating, and they can go as long as 9 months without eating. And so people have a hard time comprehending that. They panic. My phone rings nonstop. My snake stopped eating. It's like, it's normal. It's okay for them. But the pet stores will often sell them as a good beginner snake. And it's because they're docile. They're a very docile snake, but they're a tricky feeder. So.
All right.
Wow.
So this one here, this is its natural coloration in the wild, so it would blend in perfect with the dead leaves on the ground, while this one's an albino. It's a mutation. They don't survive well in the wild. They get the name ball python because they hide their heads into these tight little balls. You know, it'll do everything. This one's a very shy snake, so it's just doesn't want to come out. It's going to be hiding. They're very head shy. Oh, are you going to come out and see us? But this one here has been around like the necks of millions of children. Here, we'll have some fun with you.
Yeah, why don't you put them around Sam?
Oh, God.
There you go, Sam.
Oh, God, oh, God. What do I do now?
Nothing.
What do
Just
I do
smile.
now?
Act like you're having fun. I get to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Just if you could get back by like midnight or so, that would be great, Drew.
Oh, my God, I touched his head.
Are you okay? Do you want the snake?
Do you need help? Breathe. You're okay.
No, it's a great accessory, everyone.
Yes.
Look at this. I'm fine. Who else do we have?
So this one here, like I said, is the albino, and it's just a beautiful animal. Now, it is a snake, and the one I want to show you after is not a snake. It's actually a lizard. And so we're going to slide this one over. Well, you all set over here?
I'm good.
Okay.
You know, we're becoming friends.
This
right?
one.
We're friends.
This one right here.
We're friends. We're friends, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
You're
good.
fine.
You're doing fine.
We're good.
Fine. You're doing
We're
fine.
good.
All right. So this is not a snake. People would look
This
at it
is
and
not
say,
a
"That's a
snake."
snake." It's not a snake.
No, it is not. It is actually a lizard. It's called the legless lizard or glass lizard, and it's going into its little like death roll, like put me down.
It looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah, these guys here are actual lizards, and what makes it a lizard as compared to a snake is, one, it has ears. A snake doesn't have ears. This guy also has eyelids. Snakes don't have eyelids. Tooth structure, skeletal structure is different, but if we look down the length of his body, there's this line, what we call a lateral line. It runs right down, and it stops right about here. That means this is all tail, where on the snakes, right here is the tail. So they have very short tails as compared to lizards. So this is a legless lizard. They also call them glass lizards because the tail can break off and grow right back.
All right. And you got one more creature that we ought to take a look at. How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
I am in awe of what you are doing, Samantha. You are a rock star in the snake world right now.
Thank you.
Now, this is a very misunderstood animal. We don't have any of these guys in Maine. This is an Asian forest scorpion, and the forest scorpion is venomous but not deadly. Bees are venomous, and for most people, they're not deadly. These guys only sting in defense. They're an arachnid. A lot of people see the claws and they think they're related to crabs and lobsters, but they're not. They're actually an arachnid, not a crustacean, and they just want to eat insects. Now, they're found in deserts and jungles throughout the world. It does have its stinger, and if it does sting me, I'm just going to say, ow, that's it.
Okay.
It is not dangerous. So these guys here are an amazing thing. Now, they see differently than we do. At nighttime, we wouldn't be able to see this. It's black, and so it'd be very difficult to see, but we don't see like they do. They see under the ultraviolet spectrum. So they see a glowing green animal, not a black animal. And that's what they would see in the dark. They have a protein in their exoskeleton that allows them to reflect UV lighting. And fossils of scorpions still reflect that UV lighting after millions of years.
Is so trippy. All right, we got to wrap things up. Why don't you have the final word?
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Drew. We're having a great time. Stay with us. We'll be back with more 207. Get this thing off me. Somebody get this off of me.